Hello, and welcome to another podcast of Ink and Impact, where we're going to discuss and learn how ideas and inventions have influenced our environment. I'm Subhan Rana, and today our topic is to explore one of the most revolutionary technologies ever developed in human history. You heard it right. So how did printing transform global knowledge? Segment 1 begins with before press was even a thing. Unlike in today's advanced technological world, knowledge was considered an entitlement before the 15th century. Scribes meticulously transcribed publications by hand, a laborious procedure that may take months or even years. It was a symbol of affluence to possess a book. Only a handful were owned by kings, universities, and libraries. Then, however, everything was different. In the 1440s, Johannes Gutenberg created the printing press with movable type in Mainz, Germany, and a knowledge fire started to spread with that one spark. In her seminal work, The Printing Press as an Agent of Change, historian Elizabeth Einstein argues that printing irreversibly changed the breadth, velocity, and magnitude of knowledge distribution, paving the way for political, religious, and scientific developments. Segment 2 begins with Knowledge Goes Global. The power to commercially manufacture information and spread it internationally arrived with publication of books. Think about this. The case Europe had printed more than 20 million volumes by 1500, less than 60 years after Gutenberg's invention of the press. These were philosophical discussions, academic treatises, and geographies in addition to prayers and scriptures. Printing made it attainable for a worldwide transmission of knowledge, concepts, and conflicts to go across regions, from European capitals to Islamic empires and then to colonial outposts throughout America and Asia, as noted by Luther Müller in White Magic, The Age of Paper. Segment 3 begins with standardization and the scientific method. Consistency was one change that was frequently disregarded. Printing was known as a technology that standardized pronunciations, dialects, and even dimensions. This meant that astronomers in Denmark and Italy were able to expand on each other's discoveries with much fewer mistakes. In the case for books, past, present, and future, Robert Darnton makes the argument that the invention of printing was crucial to the development of contemporary research, as it allowed investigations and different discoveries to be shared, recorded, and replicated. Without printing technology, the scientific revolution, Newton's Principia, and Galileo's star charts would never have become widely spread. Is it not surprising how something so simple holds so much significance? Segment 4 begins with empowering the public. More books meant more people to read them. The mainstream media questioned conventional legitimacy through providing commoners the opportunity to read text, once monopolized by clerics and elites, as historian Adrian Johns observed, like the book. Guess what the outcome was? A public that was increasingly imperative, knowledgeable, and educated. Movements were sparked by brochures. Conversation among people was sparked by publications. Encyclopedias made knowledge more accessible to everybody. This wasn't merely a European tale. Printing started to communicate with and change regional frameworks of knowledge as it expanded through the Islamic world, South Asia, and East Asia, igniting distinct philosophical and historical movements. And last but certainly not the least, Segment 5, The Legacy Today. In the present day, we are living in a globe that is teeming with knowledge. Gutenberg's world, however, continues to influence the modern age of technology. Printing laid the groundwork for the worldwide information economy, influencing our methods of innovation, education, and governance, according to Martin Lyons in books, A Living History. Every form of media we utilize, from social media platforms like TikTok to textbooks, has printing as its predecessor. So the next time you open a book or look through a website, remember that it all began with ink, paper, and a press that transformed the world. And that's it. Thank you everyone for tuning into another episode of Ink and Impact. I'm Subhan Rana, your host, and I hope this historical tour has reminded you that ideas have the ability to change the world when they're expressed. Keep reading, keep asking questions, and keep learning till the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.